Hello, recruiting. Now, this is a tip on recruiting, building teams, attracting talent. And this is based on NLP, as in understanding human behavior and psychological triggers or word triggers. And these are proven. I've shared them with many people and they've used them successfully. So I'm going to go through two key elements. There's a lot more to really recruit somebody, understanding their subconscious motivational drivers, your voice, your words, and also having emotional conversations with them, because if you just throw a bunch of numbers and statistics, as you know, people make decisions based on emotions. You have to understand the right emotional conversation to have with somebody. And so these two key and the emotional conversations I teach is the whole program all on its own. So I just want to share with you these two golden nuggets and let you begin the process of recruiting somebody. And so the first is give someone a compliment. And it would have to be a sincere compliment, and ideally something that relates to their characteristic or their personality. So if they have great energy, they're happy, good attitude, just compliment them. Hey, you have great energy, great attitude. And then you tie that compliment to recruiting, and you say you have great energy, great attitude. You know, this is a key trigger word or phrase. You know, a person like you would do great in our company or with our team. And just stop there. Let them then ask you, either they're going to say thank you, or they're going to say thank you and tell me some more about your company, or thank you and really tell me some more. So if they say thank you, then at least you gave them a compliment, and they're not open, or at least at that point they may not be ready for a conversation about listening to another company or about another company or opportunity. So if they say thank you, tell me some more, then that's possibly a set point for you to be aware that, hey, maybe this person they're asking for more information about the company, the team, the opportunity. And so that could be the entry point. And you can either continue and sit down with them or set up a time to meet with them at another time. So here's the second question you want to ask them. And you can ask them when you sit down with them, or to prepare yourself when you do sit down with them and talk about the company and the opportunity. And the second question is, so you're working at XYZ company. Now, tell me, I'm curious, what do you like? What do you like about that company? And what don't you like, or what are you not happy with about that company? So that'll give you what they enjoy, and then also maybe some frustrations. So what do you like about the company? They may say, I like the people, or they're great people. So you catalog that. And they may say, well, I don't like, or I'm frustrated with, I wish they had better training or more training. So now you have a pain that you can prescribe a solution to. The training, talk about the great training you have. And then also the pleasure, the things that they do like, the people. And you talk about, that's why a person like you would do well in our company. You have a great attitude, great personality. And whatever the compliment was, could be attitude, could be you're great with people. They could be dressing a nice, sharp outfit, and just say, hey, I can tell by the way you dress, you're great with details. A person like you would do well in our company, or with our company or business. So again, the compliment based on a characteristic or personality trait, or just them personally. And then when you ask what do you like and what you don't like, now you can sit down and start to present the opportunity based on there's some need or something they're not happy with. If they say, I love everything, I'm happy where I'm at, then either they're just saying that just to not whine or complain about where they're at, or they really are happy where they're at. So it would be a little bit more of a challenge if they don't have a pain to express. Again, they may still want to meet with you because they just don't want to complain. However, at least you ask. And if they do express what they don't like, maybe the training, maybe they don't like the people there, maybe the attitude or the atmosphere. And those will give you some entry points into the conversation. And once you say the compliment, you can stop there. And if they ask, if you don't want to be more not necessarily aggressive in recruiting, just at least wanting people to ask you some more questions or draw it out of you or want to know more about you, this is how you can do it. If you want to be more progressive and aggressive with recruiting, then this will help you then set the stage. And as I mentioned, there's more to this. Is after you sit down with them, and once you give them the compliment, if you can sit down with them, great. And you say, well, before I kind of talk about my company or the opportunity, I'm just curious where you're at. What do you like about where you're at, and what frustrates you, or you wish was different or improved, or what don't you like? So you still can ask that question after you sit down. Ideally, this you can do at a networking event. You can reverse it as well, meaning you're at an event and you talk to somebody and they tell you, oh, I'm an XYZ company. You go, okay, great. I'm curious, what do you like about that company? Or, what don't you like? Or what do you think, wish there was some improvement? So you can, without the compliment first, you can reverse it and do the question if you're within industry people at a networking event or some kind of event. And so that will also help you open up the doorway. If they're not happy, you can then say, hey, we'd like to sit down with you and talk about what we're doing. We have this. If they're not happy with training, we have a great training program or some things that you would love to hear about. And so again, it applies if you want to strategically recruit this format, then you can use these steps, or just to compliment somebody and have them ask you, well, tell me some more. And so you're not aggressively asking them, hey, so let's sit down. We're growing. You need to hear about our company, our opportunity. You're being more strategic and persuasive and magnetic with your conversation. And that's what the NLP training is all about, is how to really understand people and have conversations that are magnetic, strategic, and will help you connect with people and understand them, their human behaviors, their triggers, and how to present information and opportunity, or just to really understand them so they open up to you. And as I mentioned, there's a lot more. After you sit down with them, you can also cover a lot more in regards to the understanding how they make decisions, what they need to process and experience to make change, because there's a lot more involved. And having that emotional conversation is a real trigger point, a key in regards to having someone sit down with you and think yes, say yes, and make the change. So use those techniques, and if you want to learn more about NLP and how I can help you, then visit my website, and I'll be glad to help you, or reach out and contact me about my material, my workshops, and my coaching. Thank you. Thank you for listening, watching, to your success. Bye now.